$9,630 Canadian is what I made in the last 7 days alone. Million views. This is all long form. Fuck shorts. If you do shorts, you're gay. You're gay and poor. Not a single person who does shorts, I know, is actually straight. And so I want to kind of dissect exactly how I've done this hitting. Okay, I'll change this to USD in a second, but I just want to flex real quick. $9,600 week, right? Our worst day was literally this day, $900. And it ranges and fluctuates anything from $1 to $2K basically. So that being said, I'm going to switch this back to US dollars. And we took a nerf. We only did 6.9K in the last 7 days. And the revenue side of things, it looks even better actually when I switch it to Canadian one more time. Where's Canadian? Boom! Save. Essentially, if you're Canada, in 3 months, we went from $5 to $2.6 to $10.9, and we still have one more revenue day. Tomorrow it's going to update for September 30th, which I think it will probably be a very low day, maybe like a $500-$600 day Canadian or US. Who the fuck knows? Still hundreds of dollars, and a lot of it is profit. And so this is how fast your life can genuinely change. And I'm saying this not to make you mad, but to tell you that you've been doing what for the past 3 months? Probably the same crap that led you to your current situation. You're watching and researching YouTube content. You're not actually implementing any sort of action whatsoever. You have all these crazy ideas. You're maybe even telling your coworkers, your friends, your whatever, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, but you haven't took any action because you're afraid of losing money, you're afraid of failure, and you're afraid of suffering the consequences, which isn't even that difficult. The consequences are what? You lose a couple months of money, you probably can't go drink at the bar for a few months, nothing matters. Take more action because that is ultimately what makes you money and helps you get to $9,600 weeks. If I keep this momentum up, that's 40K Canadian in a month. Remember that. So now I'm going to switch back to USD. I've made too many videos about how I've actually done this, so I'm not going to do another breakdown. You guys probably seen my other videos, and if you haven't, go watch those because I've broken down exactly how I did it. But to summarize in a nutshell, I have a researcher that finds footages of these police crime kind of videos. We compact these hours and hours and hours of footage down into a very, very compelling, interesting 20-minute video. The reason why it's 20 minutes rather than 8 minutes is because that way the RPM increases by 2x, more ad revenue because the retention is higher, and when the retention is higher, more ads get placed in between. So YouTube makes more money, I make more money. Even if it gets less views, we make more money. RPM on this is $9 Canadian, $6 US. I'm fucking printing, okay? When we have that locked into place, we have some of the most compelling titles. Using AI, we've trained AI to create and find patterns within the best outliers of competitor channels, reciprocate that to our own channel, boom, that's how we print and literally have some of the most compelling titles that draws FOMO. When you draw fear of missing out just from the title alone, that doesn't confuse the viewer, but intrigues them to click on it, your CTR will be through the roof. We get millions of impressions on these videos, and resulting in hundreds of thousands of views because the CTR is about 10% still. 9 to 10% on millions of people that sees my videos for the first time. That's a very high CTR. Retention is about 50% on our best videos because of the fear of missing out and compelling title that we have curated. In a nutshell, I just know what I'm talking about. And because I'm such a G, I pay my freelancers 4.5K Canadian every single month. So you can calculate the profits. I don't know how much I'm going to make in October, but probably multiple 5 figures. They take a good amount of money. We're going to start new channels. We're going to print more. And then I'm going to close off mentorship because I'm going to be making way too much from YouTube automation. And fuck mentorships. So if you want mentor, click down below while it's still there. I genuinely don't know how long I'm going to keep it up, because this is making me more at this point. But click down below, go to my Instagram, DM me, and do all this crazy stuff. I don't even care. I'm gonna print more money. Now here's the thing. Before I stop this video, if you want direct questions on titles or whatever you want me to make for my next YouTube video, educational, vlogs maybe even, or you just have a specific problem you want answered, just comment it down below. Spam my comments with whatever ideas you have, and I'll try to get it done. Other than that, I'll see you guys soon.